Good evening. Hi.
Hello. I do have a voice.
Yes, he does. This is Game Night in Canada. I'm Eric. Stuart's with me tonight.
Hello.
And we're going to be playing Mansions of Madness 2nd Edition. It was supposed to be more of us, but
Yes.
plans fell through, unfortunately. But we're still going to go ahead and do it. Just downloaded the new DLC campaign, so we're going to give that one a try.
Awesome.
So let's quickly get into it. Just before we get going, just to make things a little bit faster, to let Stuart know, because he's going to be handling tiles.
Right.
They are now ordered by expansion set.
Ah.
So we've got tentacles, keys, moons, and then flasks and claws. So when we ask for a tile, we'll be able to...
I always order my tiles like that. You always have to keep your tentacles separate.
Tentacles separate. All right, so we've got different kind of a different camera view for this one. I'm trying something new here. So we've got the overhead view of the table. We'll have the app still down in the bottom left-hand corner, along with me and Stuart. We'll have the main app view when we actually make decisions, and when we make dice rolls, which I'll do on my side, we have close-up cam nice and set up inside the dice tray. So let's go ahead and start up the new campaign. If the game decides to pay attention. Come on. Oh, I see what's going on here. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
Sorry, technical glitch.
I would do a dance or a jig, but it's probably just nicer just to be watching this.
You just gotta... Just this.
He's back now.
Yeah, the mice, unfortunately the mouse, I slid the app off screen and the mouse didn't like that. Let's see here, Dark Reflections. Alright, so...
Did I say 3 to 4 hours?
We can save and pause and save and quit at any time.
Okay.
Okay.
Not that I don't enjoy doing this, but...
No, we're not going to do it for that long.
Okay.
Let's see here. I have chosen Kate Winthrop, and Stuart has chosen William York.
Gravedigger Billy.
And his skull.
Mm-hmm.
And now we will gain our starting items.
That's actually not a skull, that's a lantern.
But his miniature has a skull.
It does, in a very Shakespearean pose.
Well, I already have my flux stabilizer. I'm not too sure why it reminded me of that. We gain a kerosene lantern, a blackjack, and a crowbar. Where are you? They used to be in alphabetical order. Kerosene lantern, which says you may discard this card to convert all clues to clue symbols to elder signs while attacking unarmed. Good old crowbar. And a blackjack. And then we have the spell Poison Mist, the spell Wither, and I already have my Flux Stabilizer. And Poison Mist. So now we get to distribute these between ourselves. We got 2 main weapons. I guess we can split those.
What's your strength?
Probably is... My strength is fairly low.
Yeah. I got 4 strength, so...
Well, you can only really use 1 anytime anyway, so...
Okay.
You want to take the crowbar, because that might be useful for prying.
Okay.
I'll take the blackjack.
That's got a tentacle.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
No.
Okay.
I can take the spells, because I've got a little bit more sanity.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to take one. Your sanity's not bad either. What's your...
7.
Lore?
3.
I'll take it. We can trade them later if we need to. And you want to take the kerosene lantern?
Might as well.
Alright. So we've got our starting items, and the starting clues have been divvied out. And now we will move into the setup of the story. Spooky.
You leave the last vestiges of civilization behind, taking a road that is nothing more than hard-packed dirt. Only when the ancient, gnarled trees of the country give way to a large clearing do you first see the lonesome, dilapidated manor where the missing woman was last seen. Ada Miller, the former society columnist for the Arkham Advertiser, recently quit her job after inheriting this desolate estate and a large amount of money from her great aunt.
It's always that way.
Ada told
Spooky
everyone
mansions.
she was going to use her inheritance to be a novelist. 2 days ago, she called
So many
the publisher
cliches in one paragraph.
She swore she would be back to Arkham on the next train. Unfortunately, she never arrived.
Bum bum bum.
So we're looking for a missing woman. Okay, so entrance hall. That one's easy to find. You got it?
I think we're good.
You think we're good? All right, nice and centered. Place the foyer tile. Oh, the tile floor entrance hall. The tile floor entrance hall is old and cracked. The furniture is worn, but the lack of dust indicates that somebody has tidied this room recently. This whole room, her on her own.
No, she's been away.
She just moved here to be a novelist.
Yeah,
This is
but
where she disappeared.
She's missing though, 'cause she was going to go away for 2 days, and
Yeah, but it indicates that it's been someone has tidied the room.
she's got a good housekeeper, or whoever killed her is tidy.
It's a bit OCD.
just a shot in the dark here, like it might have been when they killed her.
In the silence of the mansion, you can only hear the shifting of your companions and your own breathing. Place your investigator figures as indicated.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
An ugly series of scratches mar the far wall. Place a search token as indicated. Thick oak doors lead deeper into the mansion. Place explore tokens as indicated.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And that's all the information we're going to get.
Awesome. You want to go first?
You want me to go check out the scratches in the painting?
Sounds good.
Okay, so my first action, so we only got 2 actions.
Mhm.
So my first action is going to be to move into this
So looking
space.
at this, though, we're already in that space. There's no
Oh,
line.
there's no line. Okay.
Yeah, so we're already in that space.
So I'll go ahead then, and I'm gonna. So from this space, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna check our question mark. An ugly series of scratches have been gouged into the wall here. I'll search them as my my first action. The scratches appear to be recent, though you cannot identify what may have caused them. You step back and recognize familiar shapes in the scratches. Tap to attempt a puzzle using observation. I have 5. You
I
have
have
4. All right, let's see what this puzzle looks like. Yay. It's a sliding block puzzle. So let's take a look here. Actually, this one's kind of tough compared to some of the other ones. I think it's a swapping.
What's the one you can swap out? Oh no, you're okay. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, there's no blank one.
Yeah. Okay, so I think top right is middle.
This one's in the middle. I think they slide orthogonally. They swap orthogonally though.
Yeah. Well, it's going to take 2 swaps to get there.
These 2 attempts appear to be in the right place.
The bottom left goes above the top left. I think.
Alright, we got this black spot here that sort of reaches in. So these 2 seem connected properly because of the gradient. Right?
Which would mean top middle
This
would go next.
black spot is also over here. So this looks like it goes up at the top. This goes down here. This goes over here.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Oh, and those connect now.
So the middle and middle right both need to go up to the top.
Okay, so I got 2 more moves.
Oh, top left goes into the very middle.
That's it. Well, I can use my next action to take the next 5 moves.
Yep. So the very top needs to come down
to the bottom. Right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's my 2 moves. I don't recognize that symbol though.
What does it say backwards? It didn't give you.
You recognize backwards letters
Aha.
carved among the other scratches. The word the letters spell out is leave. Gain 1 clue, then discard the search token. Somebody doesn't want us here.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well,
that's done with the game then.
no, not that. Yes, there doesn't appear to be a
Bye.
search token. There doesn't appear to be a search token on the door leading out of the mansion.
Well, obviously, because I don't want us to be there. Anyway.
Where do you want to go?
Well, you're already up the stairs somewhat, and I'm feeling lazy, so I'm going to just hang around down the bottom here and go this way.
Okay. So here,
1,
and then open that door?
2, yep.
Alright. No, that's, well, your move into that room.
Okay.
Solid oak door leads to another area of the house. Explore?
Yep.
So this is your second action.
Ooh.
The dining room and kitchen are in a state of mild disarray. 1 chair has been pulled up to the dining table and the rest are stacked in the corner. A pile of discarded furniture sheets next to them. Okay, furniture sheets. The kitchen cabinets hang open, revealing little to nothing within. Discard the explore token and place the dining room tile and a door as indicated. So you've also got the doors in your... All right. Oh, so yeah, there needs to be... If you want to fish out a door tile, they're in the white bowl.
So,
Turn them upside down too. There might be. No, okay. So no, on the walls, the doors are same shape, just different. There's a door.
that's a door?
Yep. There we go. We've got a door. Ooh. Another of the house's oak doors leads off to an area connected to the kitchen. Place an explore token as indicated. It's not really the kitchen, though.
Goes through the dining room.
Recently dated handwritten pages are strewn all over the table. Place a search token as indicated. A paper that looks as though it were ripped from a book has been weighed down under a glass of water. Place a search token as indicated. You may move 1 space into the explored area.
Yay!
And that would end your turn.
Yes.
Okay, so we've been asked to leave. And we found a kitchen with notes. Otherwise, everything has been quiet. So let's move on. End of the investigator phase, yes. Kate Winthrop is walking. She suddenly trips over something and tumbles to the ground. Place the bandages common item in Kate Winthrop's space. She suffers 2 damage. A agility +1 result negates. So let's go find bandages. I trip on bandages?
Maybe they're nice ghosts who have just dropped bandages down after she's
Drop
tripped.
bandages. I'm going to trip you, and I'm going to be a dick, and I'm going to trip you, but I'm going to provide you with some bandages, just in case. Alright, so Kate's agility is 3. So I roll 3 dice, and for each... Oh, sorry, 4 dice. That's what agility +1 means. And I have 1 success and 1 clue. I'm not going to waste one of my clue tokens on that. I'm just going to take 1 face down damage. And that's it. Ghost just decided to
Be a dick.
be a dick, but they left bandages behind. All right.
Just out of interest, the bandages.
Yeah.
Did you put them in the space? Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're here on the board here.
Cool.
I need to use an action to pick them up.
Right.
You got some stuff in the room you can look at. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Let's find out what this thingy is.
The page
Page.
that was torn out of the book.
Yeah.
A piece of paper clearly ripped from some book has been weighed down under a glass of water, and you will search for it. Search it. The sheet of paper has a stylized bird drawn it, surrounded by strange symbology that gives you an uneasy feeling. Check lore.
3.
3. You mind if I roll? Or?
Go for it.
Wow.
Yay!
3 successes. You recognize the bird as a whippoorwill, and the arcane symbology as used in rituals to procure great knowledge at a terrible price. Underneath the drawing is a note in loopy handwriting. Great Aunt Seraphina seems obsessed with these symbols. They are all over her books, and even some of her jewelry. Must find their history. Plot for a novel? Gain 1 clue, then discard the search token.
Yay!
Okay, so the rich great aunt that gave you this place was doing naughty things with
Birds.
getting great knowledge. Okay, next.
Okay. I guess I'll just keep wondering.
And so that's your move.
Yep.
And the end of your turn. Oh. The bandages are tempting. I'm being tempted with bandages.
Yes, you
But
are.
I'm stuck. I'd be stuck in that spot. I wouldn't really be able to go anywhere or do anything of any importance. So I think I'm gonna leave them for now.
Mm-hmm.
Should I open another door?
Why not?
I'll give this one a try since we're focused. I don't want to go too far away from you, just in case.
We're in a scary haunted house.
Yeah,
Let's split up.
Let's split up. A solid oak door leads to another area of the house. Explore. Ooh. A long hall wraps around the center of the house. One wall of it is entirely covered in cloth. Place the corner hallway 1 tile and a door as indicated, and discard all explore tokens leading to it. Nope. There it is.
It's funny how the operating room also looks kind of similar.
Kind of similar.
Yes.
All right. Can you find me a door? It goes at the end of the hall. While you're doing that, a tapping noise is coming from a cloth-covered wall right up there in the upper left-hand corner.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a yellow one at the cloth-covered wall. Place a search token. Ooh. The corner of the rug has been pulled back, revealing a trapdoor.
Ooh.
More of the house's identical oak doors line the hall. Place an explore token as indicated. One of the oak doors has been modified to include a lock. Place an explore token as indicated. You may move 1 space into the explored area. I think I will. So now we have a little bit more of the mansion. Just slide this down a little bit here. Considering we've got much more mansion to explore. All right, end of our turn. Time for Mythos. What do we got? Filthy kitchenware and rotting food is strewn about the table. This Mythos event affects the investigator in the dining room or kitchen who has suffered the most horror. Well, you're the only one there.
Yay.
Some unknown urge makes you take a bite.
Oh.
Ew. If you pass, you come to your senses just before placing a molded roll on your tongue. If you fail, you quickly stuff molding food in your mouth.
Lovely. I have will of 4. Let's hope my will is strong. Very, very strong.
You only need the 1 success.
I know, but still.
You got none, but you did get...
I got 1.
1... Okay, good. So you don't stuff disgusting food in your mouth. Good for you. William York hears his name and turns to find his reflection in a glass cabinet door. In the reflection, a fragment of paper sticks out from his pocket. He wonders what it could be. When he checks, he finds a thick piece of folded parchment that appeared bearing a strange note. William York suffers 2 face-down horror. Will negates, then gains incriminating evidence unique items. He can review the strange note by interacting with it in the app. So, well, the kitchen is really testing your...
Yeah.
So your will is 4?
Yep.
You got 2 successes. That's
Yay!
enough to negate. And you get
Incriminating evidence.
incriminating evidence, which we'll have to take a look at what that incriminating evidence is. There is your incriminating evidence. All right. Are they done messing with us? They are.
Yay.
So what do you want to do first, William? You've got the table that you can look at, or you can take a look at your incriminating evidence.
Let's have a look at the table.
Let's take a look at the table. Recently dated hand-drawn pages are strewn all over the table. Search. The pages appear to be drafts of letters intended to be sent to Ada's publisher. Most of them start with how settling in and cleaning the house has been going before trailing off. The most recent dated letter begins, "I am not sure if you will believe me, but I need to," then the loopy handwriting stops abruptly. Gain 1 clue, then discard the search token. Ooh. The letters are of little use, but as you move them around, you uncover a slim journal. Gain the old journal unique item. The investigator holding the old journal unique item can read through the entries by interacting with it in the app.
Yay!
So which one do you want to interact with first, the journal or the incriminating evidence?
As the evidence is incriminating, let's try that one.
Here's your old journal.
Thank you.
Well, you're just finding evidence left, right, and center, aren't you?
Yes.
All right.
It makes me think there's a Boogie Woogie Man coming up at some point.
All right. The writing on the notes is hastily scribbled and at the glance covered in loopy backwards writing. Well, we've already pretty much established that the woman we're looking for has really loopy handwriting.
Yes. But
So-
backwards is also what was scratched into the...
The investigator item may review the strange note as an action. So read the backwards loopy note as your last action. The backwards writing causes you some minor confusion while you attempt to read. Observation?
4.
4. A 1 and a
1 and a token?
1 and a cloaking symbol. You're going to get 2?
Yep.
2 it is. The backwards writing is nothing compared to the ancient tomes you have encountered, and you find yourself reading with ease.
Ooh.
My name is Ada Miller, and I am trapped somewhere strange. I need your help. I think there's something in here with me. I do not know how I got here, but I need to get out. Hurry, gain 1 clue. What is this, Stranger Things, the second edition, Mansions of Madness edition?
Shh. Maybe people haven't seen Stranger Things 2 yet. Spoiler alert.
No, it's the first one. Where
yeah.
Will's trapped in the upside down.
Yes.
If you haven't seen it, shame on you. Okay, so I'm in this hallway here. My move, I'm going to go toward the cloth-covered wall.
Mm-hmm.
So my move is 1, 2 spaces. And let's take a look at the cloth-covered wall. Occasionally, a rhythmic tapping noise comes from the cloth-covered wall. A clock?
Could you move through there, or is that
Yeah,
just
it's
a
a door.
ceiling beam?
No, it's a wall with a door
Okay.
in it.
That's not a separate space then?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Oh.
Because you were there, so that's 1,
Oh,
2.
crap. Oh, I don't want to spend the entire time moving around, though. Fine. Door? Oh, this is the locked one, though. Well, crap. Oh, well. It can move, but not do anything. Mythos.
Okie dokie.
Whispered voices drift down the halls. Their chanting becomes louder and louder. Kate Winthrop covers her ears and starts banging her head against the wall to get the voices out. Ow. Kate Winthrop suffers 1 face-down damage and one horror. Will negates. My will is 3. Yeah, I'll use a cloak in this time.
So does that negate both?
Yeah. All right.
Ooh, lucky. Okay, I'm going to see what's in the kitchen.
There's nothing in the kitchen. Or you mean that door?
Oh, that door.
Or
Sorry,
you also
yes.
remember you have the journal.
Oh, that's right. Let's read the journal then.
Okay, let's take a look at the journal. This is the journal of Ada Miller. She appears to have been a devoted diarist, but a handful of pages have been ripped out. An investigator holding the old journal can read its entries as an action. This house is massive. I do not know what Great Aunt Seraphina did with all this space. Well, I think mostly she filled it with hideous furniture and gaudy mirrors. Lots of mirrors. Backwards writing. Good cleaning, some fresh paint, and some new furniture will have this place feeling like home in no time. My favorite room is probably the cozy office off the front hall. Not that anyone will see it. There is no one around for miles, but the solitude is perfect for my writing. Ta Ada. There is a list on the next page. Notes for workers. 1. Replace cracked tile in foyer. 2. Repair creaking stair. 3. Figure out what Great Aunt Seraphina used to affix these mirrors to the walls, and they won't come off.
Right.
So there's probably like another world behind the mirrors.
Yes, that would be a good assumption.
All new windows in the second floor lounge. Replace furniture in my new bedroom on the first floor. Get help getting into locked attic. Note for self, hire some workers. Added under the in scrawl is 7 critter in attic, get rid of. Gain 1 clue. There are more entries in the journal. You can continue reading as an action. Read or move on.
I think we can always come back to it, so...
Okay, just don't forget about it.
Yes.
I find it interesting to say that she has an office on the first floor. That's her favorite room. But do you want to keep going this way?
Yep.
All right. Solid oak door leads to another area of the house. An empty hallway stretches out toward the back of the house. Place hallway tile 2 and a hallway tile 4 and walls as indicated. Can you pass me the bowl? I'll find the walls while you find the tiles.
The walls are easy. There's hallway 4. You wanted 2 as well.
It says hallway 2 and hallway 4. Yep.
Hallway 2, hallway 4.
How do they go? They go blue that way, and then red this way. This is a big mansion. Well, compared to some of the other places we've been to in this game. So we've got the wall here. So there's no door there, obviously, and no door there. We got 2 hallways side by side, though. That's bad design. Someone has dragged out an old dented toolbox. Though most of the tools from it appear to be of use, one is in respectable condition. Place the sledgehammer, common item. I don't think we've seen that one before, but it's probably just another heavy weapon. Except, oh, you can suffer damage. Suffer damage to do more, to get more successes. So I guess you strain yourself.
Oh, okay.
A shelf has been shifted away awkwardly from the wall, revealing a door. Place the explore token as indicated. Identical doors lead to rooms off the hall. Place explore tokens as indicated. And you may move one space into the explored area.
Running short on explore tokens.
Turn them around.
Oh, I know. But even so,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
all we've got left.
You want to move one in?
Yep.
All right. So we've got quite a mansion spreading out before us now. Well, even some of it's cutting off. The door at the back does nothing. All right. Well, I will finally take a look at the cloth-covered wall.
Mm-hmm.
You lift the cloth, but disturbing it causes the whole sheet to crumple to the floor. The wall underneath is one massive mirror reflecting the hall. The tapping seems to be coming from behind the mirror. You lean closer, trying to hear if it might be a rodent or other small creature. The tap turns into a loud, measured bangs in response. Suffer 2 face-down horror. Will negates.
You're just getting all the creepy stuff, aren't you?
Well, you got messed with in the... Oh... I don't want to run out of clue tokens. It's face down, so I'll take 1 face down horror.
Mm-hmm.
Now, listen to the banging, bang back on the mirror, or leave the mirror alone.
I'm
Make
game
bang
if you
back, bang back, bang back. You hit your fist against the mirror, and for just a moment the banging stops. Then it begins again, with less measured beats and more quick and furious responses. It's almost as if something is trying to communicate with you, but you find nothing that would allow you allow you behind the mirror. Gain 1 clue. After a moment, the banging stops and does not return. Discard this search token. You think that's Ada?
It's something. It sounds like it could be Ada. Where do you want to go next?
Hallway. Keep going down the hall or bathroom.
Isn't there a trapdoor under the carpet as well?
Yeah, I don't like the idea of going into a trapdoor right now on my own. When was the last time like trapdoors led to good places?
True.
Ooh, a trapdoor!
But you've been having a hard time all night. You can't have it that much harder.
Yeah, watch me open the bathroom and have something really horrible happen. Let's go bathroom.
Okay.
Solid oak door leads to another area of the house. Gee, I wonder what area that is. The bathroom has been given a thorough cleaning recently. Discard the explore token. A glorious antique cabinet gleams under the light. Place a search token as indicated. You may move 1 space into the explored area. Well, here we go. Into the bathroom we go.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Cool.
A loose, fluttering page covered in barely legible text catches Kate Winthrop's eye. Unable to resist, she reads. Kate Winthrop suffers 2 face-down horror, lore negates. Then she flips 1 horror face up. Oh dear.
4 lore.
Lore. Yeah. Well, at least this one's got 4. That's okay. I've got that one. I've got 3 successes.
Awesome.
But I do have to turn one of these up.
Mm-hmm.
And it is Steely Resolve. Become focused. Flip this card face down. Yay! Thank goodness that's a good one. Alright. So what does it say? Nothing. It just drives me insane.
Yep.
Great. I shouldn't be surprised.
Well, so this ghost is really liking
Messing
with you.
it. All right. Where do you want to go? First door?
I was thinking maybe I should go pick up the sledgehammer.
You already got a heavy weapon, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, check the door.
I mean, it's not like it's an absolute necessity. Like, it may come up later, but... Explore. This room has been cleaned recently, but other than that, does not appear to be inhabited. Discard this explore token and place the master bedroom, tile, and walls as indicated.
That's a narrow master bedroom.
I know.
But it has a big bed in it. I think the sizing is slightly off on this.
Possibly. The other thing I'm really questioning, though, this is the master bedroom, right?
Yeah.
When you have to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, you have a lot of rigmarole to get there.
The kitchen's right there.
Unless, you have to go to the dining room.
Yeah,
Or
true.
you mean like pee in the sink?
Yeah.
Because so far, you would have to leave your bedroom, go out in the hall, then head into the dining room.
Oh, chamber pot.
Out into... Okay, maybe they have chamber pots. Well, no, they got a flushing toilet. They wouldn't have chamber pots.
Oh, yeah.
No. So you have to go out in the hallway, into the dining room, out into the foyer, up the stairs, into this hallway, around the corner, and then you get to the bathroom.
Past the tapping mirror and then into the bathroom.
Yeah, past the creepy haunted tapping mirror.
Though there is another door off the...
Yeah, it might connect, but... No, it doesn't look like it does.
Well, no, but not up there. It might be another bathroom. Or
Maybe like an ensuite over
An
here that we're
ensuite,
not going to
yes.
explore. An old grimoire has been shoved under the leg of the side table. Place a search token as indicated. An object hanging against the wall has been covered with a sheet. The sheet is stained with strange inky substance. Place a search token as indicated. How much you want to bet? It's another mirror. And you may move one space into the room.
Yep.
And for your second action,
I am going to find out what that grin thingy was.
grimoire.
That one.
Remember, you still also have the journal, but...
I'm not interested in that for the moment.
Alright. The old grimoire. You pull out the book, unbalancing the side table, and take a look. It's filled with annotations in a spiky handwriting.
Ooh.
Lore
I have
is
3.
Lore is 3. You have 1 success and 1 loop.
So that's 2.
2 successes.
Yep.
Spiky handwriting. Is her aunt's writing then?
Possibly.
The meaning of the annotations escapes you. Dun dun dun. You have to be smarter. Maybe I'll have to come by and figure out what that is once I'm done in the bathroom. Apparently. Bathroom check?
Sure.
The glorious cabinet gleams under the light. The cabinet is mostly linens, but a stack of strange tomes has been left on one shelf. Bathroom rating. One of the books contains words of power, though it takes you a moment to be able to read them. Gain the arcane insight spell, then discard the search token. Of course, just some light bathroom reading.
Yes.
Oh man, I really need to go poop. Where's my book of
Arcane spells.
arcane incantations? Alright, well now I'm stuck in the bathroom. Guess I'll just move out into the hallway,
Yep.
and that'll be it. A senseless chatter rises, filling not just the air, but William Yorick's mind. William Yorick suffers 2 horror, will +1 negates.
I got 4 will.
So 5 die. And this would be face-up horror if you subject it to it. We only got 1 success and 1 loop.
2 successes.
2 successes. You are fine. This Mythos event affects the investigator with the incriminating evidence unique item.
Damn it.
You can drop it after you're done with it.
Yes.
There is a tinkling and then a crash as a souvenir spoon display falls from the wall to the ground. When you turn, startled by the sudden noise, you find a piece of thick parchment among the shining silver. It appears to be another strange note. Suffer 2 face-down horror, Will negates. The investigator holding the incriminating evidence may review the note by interfacing with it in the app. Will again is 4.
4.
Now it's your turn. Oh, hey, Ash and Brit Blue 2. Welcome to the channel. You've got 3 successes, you're fine.
Yay!
It really went after you this time.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I was getting bored with you. You weren't.
So now you've got incriminating evidence, the journal, the extra note, which is probably part of the incriminating, a new
Evidence,
page
yeah.
to the incriminating evidence.
Should I have a read of that?
You want to do that?
Why not?
Or incriminating evidence again?
Yep.
I'm gonna. Once you as you read the. Well, I'll just start this one. The writing on the note is hastily scribbled and at the glance covered in loopy backwards writing.
We've already seen this one.
Right. Okay. Sorry. You're reading it again. I am risking a lot contacting you. Every time I break the barrier between worlds, it gets thinner. I do not think I should be meddling with magic. Whoever, whatever is in here, I think it knows when I meddle. Bad things happen. I am getting desperate. I remember when I first noticed something wrong about where I was. I was in the attic. Does that help you? I hope so. Please hurry. It's getting closer, Ada. Gain 1 clue. So it's not Ada all
No,
the time with the loopy? So she said Ada, so it must be her aunt?
No, it's getting closer. Period. Ada.
Oh, she's just signing
off.
her letters.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to go and adjust this because I have it covering chat, and unfortunately I can't read what Ash just said. Oop. I'll just put that up there. Of course, he says, oh, hi. Oh, hi, Ash. All right, hopefully this will still function. All right, so the incriminating evidence was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do you want to do? You can't really look at the manuscript because on the tome under the bookshelf, because unless you get like 3 successes.
Yep.
So you got the journal.
Let's just move in a little bit further.
So your second action is going to be to move here.
Yep.
And that'll be it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I am now in the hall. I still don't like the trap door, and we still haven't found a key to the attic. So I'm going to go ahead and try this this part. A solid oak door leads to another area of the house. Getting used to that, hearing that one. Such dance, much groove. Wow. Who danced?
I did.
Oh.
You were off camera, so I was doing a jig
Oh,
to
you were
entertain
doing
everybody.
The library is clearly one of the few rooms in the mansion in use. The shelves gleam with polish and vast assortment of volumes pack the shelves. Discard this explore token and place a library tile and a door is indicated. Where's all the doors? I should have separated these.
Yes.
Find the library?
Not yet.
It's a key one. Not a door. Not a door. Door! Unless I accidentally stored it in the wrong pile. Oops, sorry.
No, that's okay. Library.
So anyway, Ash, you got to take a look at this. So this is the master bedroom here, and this is the bathroom. So in order to get to the bathroom, you've got to go out to this hallway, into the dining room, out into the main foyer, up the stairs, into this hallway, take a right turn, then through this door, and then you get to the toilet. It's just the one tile.
You sure?
Yeah, it's not anywhere?
Not as a square one, no. Not unless I'm missing something. Is it called the library tile?
Should be. You want to hand me another set of the big ones? We'll take a look.
Backyard, chapel, attic storage, entryway, freezer, laboratory, front porch, study, basement landing.
Nope.
Attic loft, coat room.
These ones are good. No, it looks like just one big tile. That's not those two, those three. Shouldn't be anyway.
Nope. And that's all just operating theatres down there.
Okay. That's curious. Did I miss one? No, they should all be out there.
Do you...
We have a missing room.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alright, I'm going to put tokens in the general locations. So there is a sinister looking books has been placed next to the door. And a box has been left open on the floor. And there's another door leading, another nondescript door leads further. Did they possibly mislabel it?
I haven't found anything that looks like that though, other than like the old library tile.
Oh, this one doesn't
See,
quite.
that kind of looked like the entry hall.
You'd have to cover the whole thing with doors and stuff. There's a delay. Oh dear.
Watching a dumb Chinese movie.
It's not the library. It's the library is half of it. Here it is. Library and study. There's two different rooms.
So forgive me, I'm just being blind.
Maybe we should mess with you having our lips not.
Oh, I've already been doing that.
Oh, you've already been. Oh, then you're a bigger dick than I am.
Yep.
All right. So my first move was to look down the hallway. And so now, yeah, because I looked in the bathroom and then I moved the last turn.
Mm-hmm.
So now I can either open this door up to the north, or I can step in further. Door?
I'm assuming we don't need this anymore.
No, we don't need that anymore. Oh yeah, that's right. There's another door somewhere on here, isn't there? Yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah, on the wall I just came in on.
Yes.
There we go. I guess it would be helpful if you were coming around the other way. I'm just gonna open that door to the north, see what's up there.
Okie dokie. The music's giving us a shove on anyway.
A sting. Okay. Most of the furniture in this room still has covers, and someone has abandoned a broom on the floor. An abandoned broom. So sorry. Discard this explore token and place the gallery tile as indicated. An aged portrait of a young couple hangs on a wall. Through the rest of the wall though the rest of the wall decorations have been uncovered, one has what looks to be a bed sheet over it. Place a search token as indicated. Bed sheet? Mirror? Probably. There's a side table set between two chairs on the far side of the room. Place a search token as indicated. And I may move one space into the explored area. It is really goofily designed house. It is huge, but very goofily designed.
Yes, yes it is.
All right. And
we need a new room. Let's just stick it on.
The Does it make any sense? No.
No.
Oh, sorry, I should be on the app now. The oven suddenly bursts into flames. Place fire in each space in the kitchen. The fire quickly spreads to the cabinets and counters.
Oh, they're assuming that I'm walking back out again now, so I'm assuming I probably should have walked back out again now. Is that considered? No, that's the pantry. That's just the kitchen there.
So that's it? No, it's okay. So, but it's going to spread. Each investigator in the kitchen suffers 2 face-down damage, but nobody's in there. That's it. So hold on, I'll set the fire notification here. Because we need to remember that it spreads.
Ah, yes.
Unless we can go extinguish it.
How do we extinguish fire?
There's an action to extinguish it.
Ah.
You suffer some damage if you try to do it with your hands, but if you have a fire extinguisher...
You suffer some damage if you try to extinguish the fire with your hands.
Yeah.
That deserves a no shit, Sherlock.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Well, while I'm here, before I get too toasty, I'm going to see what this mirror has.
Okay, let's search the cupboard. The object hanging against the wall has been covered with a sheet. Stained sheet. Ew.
Ew.
You cannot determine what the stain was created from. Parts of it are still damp. The thick black liquid is beading here and there. Whatever this substance is, the surface underneath must be covered with it. Uncover it or leave it alone.
Yeah.
Vote for chaos?
Vote for chaos.
Uncover the object. You pull down the shroud, expecting to see more of the inky substance on the object below, but the full-length mirror underneath it is spotless. You watch your reflection, a spot of black liquid drips from an unseen source onto your forehead. You instinctively reach your hand to wipe away the liquid, but you do not find any liquid on you. When you look back at your reflection, any sign of the liquid is gone. Suffer 1 face-down horror and gain 2 clues, then discard the search token.
Oh.
No ability to negate, though.
Nope.
But
1 face-down horror.
Oh, 1 face-down horror and 2 clues.
Yes. We'll take the clues.
So what exactly did you learn from that?
That the mirror was not showing me a reflection.
All right, you still got an action.
Let's come back out into the hallway and hope that I can
do something about the fire.
Yeah.
Before it takes over the entire mansion.
Yeah.
Because the next time we can get it to spread into the cabinet, but it's going to eventually move into the dining room.
No more fire. No more mansion. No more problems.
Except we're in the mansion.
There's a door.
But
you're a long way further in than I am. I'm close to the door.
Cut off
Bye.
by the fire.
Not if I get there first.
Screw the woman we're looking for.
Pretty much.
All right. Well, I'm over here in the whatever this place, the gallery, I guess. So I'm going to take a look at this painting here.
Mm-hmm.
An aged portrait of a young couple hangs on the wall. A plaque on the portrait reads, Serafina and Arnold. Something about the portrait causes you to look closer. And we got an observation check.
What is your observation?
5. I'm very observant. I got... whoops, that was a... So, 2 successes and 2... I'm going to put a third one in here because it looks like... Small details in the portrait appear to have been given more detail than even the man Arnold. Birds you recognize as whippoorwills take flight in the background, each one delicately and lovingly interpreted onto the canvas. One even seems to sing to Arnold. Gain 1 clue, then discard this search token. Okay, so this is the first time we've heard about Arnold.
Yes. We've had Arnold and Unknown Liquid in the last...
I don't think the Unknown Liquid is Arnold's.
Okay.
Just saying. I'm going to head back this way.
You don't want to see what else is in the...
I spent a lot of time, and there's that office that she said it was her favorite room
Oh, that's right.
off the foyer. So I think I'm going to come back this way and start searching these things.
Right.
All right, Mythos
Mythos. And fire.
and fire. The fire spreads out of control. Place fire in the space in a space adjacent to the space containing fire.
Yay. Ish.
These halls, this furniture, and these paintings are all so familiar to you. This Mythos event affects the investigator with the highest influence.
I've got 3.
So do I.
How do we break this again?
We decide who gets it.
Can we wait until we see what it is before we...
Nope.
Who says?
The game?
Oh, okay.
We have to choose.
We're kind of in the same position with horrors and stuff. Although I've got more cloakings, so I've probably got a greater chance of changing any result.
I also have focus that I can use
You
if
do.
it's really bad.
Would you like? Oh, you'll take it? Okay,
I'll
done.
give it a try. You become convinced that you are the rightful owner of this house robbed of your inheritance. The rage fills you until you cannot contain it and thrash wildly at the walls. Suffer 3 damage, strength negates. It probably should have been you.
I've only got 1 more strength. But...
If you suffer no damage, you lash out at your friends with unresolved frustration. Each other investigator in your space suffers 1 damage. So Kate has bashed her head against the wall.
Yep.
And now is thrashing herself against the walls and furniture.
Right.
Great.
Kate has issues.
Kate has issues. Absolutely no negation of damage.
Oh dear.
I'll go and use 1 clue token
Okay.
to try to help that a little bit. But that means 2 face down damage. Oh no, face up damage. Minor injury. And grievous injury. Suffer 1 additional face down damage. Maybe I should have picked up those bandages.
Mm-hmm.
The game was trying to tell me something.
Yes, it was.
All right.
If I come back, how do I put out the fire?
Well, the problem is that you're not going to move. You're not going to have the action to put out the fire. Oh wait, hold on. No, you can only set fires. Oh wait, sorry. Extinguish fires. Discard fire in your space and spaces you move into during your turn. Let's see here. Fire! Fire! Whenever an investigator moves into a space containing fire, he suffers 1 face down damage. After an investigator in a space containing fire performs an action other than the move action, if there is fire in his space, he suffers 1 face down damage. As an action, an investigator may attempt to extinguish the flames by testing his agility. For each success he rolls, he may discard fire from his space or a space he moves into later during the round.
Okay, so if I roll 2 successes on an agility check, then that removes fire in that space and the next one.
Yeah, but you can only move 2 spaces as an action. So you could move 2 spaces.
Yep.
So you'd have to start your turn here, then take the extinguish action, and then move through 2 spaces.
Yes.
Which you can't do right now because you only got the 2 moves. 2 actions.
Is the extinguish action
An action. Yes. As an action, an investigator may attempt to extinguish the flames.
Right, well, the fire's moving out anyway, so...
Yeah, that'll be the next spot. We still have... Also, you can use an action to take a look at the journal that we've got as well.
Oh, yeah.
So you can move here and then check the journal.
And get burnt.
You won't get burnt until you take an action...
In fire.
In fire.
Right. Okay, let's do that then.
So move here.
Yep.
And we check the journal.
Yep.
Alright. I moved to the big bedroom on the first floor. I cannot sleep in Great Aunt Seraphina's master bedroom. So the master bedroom isn't a master bedroom?
That was a master bedroom.
I spent my first few nights in there, as it is the most recently furnished room, but noises from the attic woke me at all hours of the night. Critters, as Grandpa would put it. Another thing on my list. I have been keeping an eye out for an attic key, as there must be one somewhere around here. It might be fun project to make some traps for the creatures myself. I have not done that in ages. Not really something I needed after my big move to the city to work on to work at the advertiser. Ta Ada. There's another short entry on the next page. Did she leave traps? I thought a lot about Great Aunt Seraphina today. Why she left me her money and her things. We were never close. She was not close to anyone. Grandpa's brother married her against everyone's wishes and then died young, so I suppose there was never much connecting her to the family. She almost took me camping near Dunwich once, but Grandpa refused no matter how much I begged and cried to go. He was a stubborn old man. I think he would be proud of me now. Ta Ada. Gain 1 clue.
I like clues.
Clues are good. There are more entries in the journal. So when you're on fire, you can say, "This is fine," and read from the journal.
When I'm on fire, I'm getting rid of the fire, thank you.
Alright, I'm going to check.
Pyromaniac.
I'm going to check the room I'm in. The box on the floor has been left open.
That's handy.
The box is packed full with carefully wrapped baubles and scrolls. You need to be careful to shift things around without breaking anything delicate.
Agility.
Agility. 3. I have a 1. And no magnifying glasses.
Oh, no magnifying glasses.
No magnifying glasses. So I get to find out what happens with just a 1. I break everything, don't I? 2 fragile baubles collide, but thankfully do not break. You decide to wait until your hand is steady to keep looking. Damn you.
You're not about to be on fire.
Let's try it again. Well, I got 2. Let's see what we found. If anything. You sift past more mundane objects and find several perturbingly shaped statues. You pull one out and a piece of paper flutters toward the ground. It reads, "Great Aunt Seraphina's heirlooms? Inquire with antiquities dealers later." Add it in a messy faint scrawl underneath it, or just throw the creepy things out. Gain the grotesque stone unique item and 1 clue, then discard this search token. Grotesque stone. Grotesque stone. There's like 7 of them in this deck. Evidence. Alright. And that's it.
Yay, fire.
Mythos and fire. You're in fire. Not on fire yet.
That's good.
A strange, vaporous color fills the air. Oh, named it. It's got British English, or...
Oh, yeah.
This mythos affects each investigator in the study.
Which is where you are.
Which is where I am. It's like it knows. The foul mist invades your every thought. Become dazed. You wonder where the fog came from and what it is.
Probably to do with bashing your head against the wall, I would hazard a guess.
Do a lore check. I need 1 success. Oop. I have 3. I'm okay. If you pass, you recall a story you once heard and cover your mouth until the color leaves. If you fail, the vapor burns your throat and lungs. Well, before we get to that, wait, you heard a story about not breathing in gas? Are you required to have a story in order to... You get strange colored gas. Don't breathe!
Mm-hmm.
I remember that story. The event affects the investigator with the incriminating evidence. Unique item.
Yay.
The floor under your feet vibrates and shudders. Then a piece of paper forces its way up to the cracks in the floorboards.
What is it with paper in this house? Far out.
They're coming from the other side. Also, it's even weirder because the floorboards are tile and they're on fire.
Yes.
It's made of the same thick parchment that first appeared. You bend over to retrieve it through the fire and add it to the previous note. Suffer 2 face-down horror wheel negates. The evidence the investigator holding the incriminating evidence may review the note by interacting with this app.
4.
We got 1 and a...
We got 2.
We got 2. Okay. So now you got more incriminating evidence, along with the fire that you're currently in.
Okay, well, let's get rid of the fire first.
Okay.
So we do a...
So you're going to
agility check.
take an agility check, but I think you're going to have to take damage one way or another because you're standing in fire.
It said if an investigator begins a turn in a space.
Moves into a space, moves in, but after an investigator in a space containing fire performs an action other than the move action, if there's fire in his space, he suffers 1 face-down damage, which includes the extinguish action.
Right.
So if you were to run away, you're fine. But because you're trying to put it out, you're going to take 1 face-down damage.
Let's just take the damage. Okie dokie. So, agility is 3. So if I can pick up 3 successes. I picked up 1 success, which means I'm not on fire anymore.
Yeah. But it's going to be on fire again.
I needed more successes.
Yes, you did. Do you have anything that allows you to re-roll, or no? Bash it with the crowbar. No. That's about
Hefty
it.
tool for getting the job done right.
Except extinguishing flames.
Yes. Shall we just read the incriminating evidence as my second action and just wait till I get on fire again?
Okay, sure.
I'm not going to go away from the fire. I'm going to read this novel.
Fire discarded by this effect does not cause the investigator to suffer damage.
Oh. So maybe I didn't suffer damage.
Okay, so you didn't suffer damage.
Yay!
But you're going to become fire. Whoops.
I'm going to become fire again.
Insanity has... Mental damage is... So yeah, you're going to become on fire again. So let's take a look at incriminating evidence. I found a way out, but it is bad. Really bad. I'm not sure if I can risk it. It will take more magic. Bad magic. Is there really good magic? I hate this. Please, I need another way out. I refuse to die in here. Ada, gain 1 clue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I got this one.
Yes.
Alright. 1, 2. A stack of particularly sinister-looking books has been piled next to the door. Should I look at those sinister-looking books? You recognize these as occult tomes that depict a variety of strange and dangerous rituals, but wonder why they have been gathered and left. Observation. Well, that's my best stat. And my best stat has rolled a 2 out of 5. Yes. It's just left-handed. They're left-handed books.
Yeah.
You find no reason why, of all the books in the library, these have been set aside. Great. Turn wasted.
Good job.
Great. All right.
You didn't even have anything to use your focused on.
Nope. And I'm no longer dazed, though. Oh, I'm still in close-up. The fire spreads out of control.
Ah.
Fire is back. A spell leaps unbidden into your mind. This mythos event affects the investigator with the lowest will.
I'm 4.
3, that's me.
Yay, more craziness.
You attempted to decipher the spell. Lore, 1 success. Lore is 4. Should be able to do this. Yeah. If you pass, you realize casting it would be a terrible idea. Okay.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Fire time?
Fire me again. Agility 3. So let's go for a 3, or at least something with... I could use my
Clue tokens
or light source. Oh no, that's attacking unarmed. Let me guess. It's a 1 again?
It's a 1 again.
Oh god. Well, let's just keep reading then. We'll just keep this over here for next time.
Just waiting. You're just waiting for the fire to come to the
fire,
door.
yeah.
And be like, and journal.
Yep.
It's incriminating evidence. All right. Great Aunt Seraphina was certainly a character. I keep finding these strange old tomes and objects around the place. Her library is extensive, but why on earth she felt the need to own something called the Sacrificial Gateway is beyond me. Sounds are still coming from the attic. I think being alone out here is getting to me. The other day, I thought I saw something weird in the reflection of one of the mirrors. The attic door swayed open in the reflection, but when I turned around, the door was locked, just as locked as ever. Must have been my imagination. Ada. There's another entry on the next page. I fear I must be losing my mind. I see strange things in the mirror all the time now. I cannot relate it here. I have covered all the mirrors in the house just to get a break from it all. I think Great Aunt Seraphina had even more secrets than anyone I suspected, except maybe Grandpa. I will leave for Arkham straight away tomorrow. My publisher will help me set up with an apartment I want to. The thing in the attic is back again. I have the key to the attic door now, which reminds me, put a copy of it in a safer place than my bedroom drawer before leaving. So that wasn't her bedroom.
No, we haven't found the bedroom yet.
I wonder where, if it would settle any of my mind to trap whatever it is up there. Ada, gain 2 clues. You have learned all you can from Ada's journal.
Okay, so let's hope we extinguish the fire next time, because I've run out of reading material to keep me occupied while I'm standing there.
What is it? Can you take the move? No, moves into later. The thing in the attic, yeah, there's a lot of nope in this house. There's also a lot of, like, cliche in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Like, weird mirrors, and person gets gifted haunted mansion by relative with lots of money. And she's an author who is going out into the country to retreat so that she can write her novel.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So let me take a look at this pile of books again. And
come on, oh observant one.
Yes, I know. You need to be more observant. I have 1 success and 2 loops. I'm going to use my focused to convert all of my thingies to thingies. And therefore I got 3 this time.
I know, these people still haven't watched a horror movie.
A sheet of paper poking out from one of the books catches your attention. You open the book and to find that page and find a note. You recognize Ada's handwriting because it's everywhere.
She was prolific.
Ada, no story is worth reading this book. No one would read a story you wrote based on this book. No one should have written this book. Great Aunt Seraphina was a terrifying old bat, and if you start thinking about the way she had this book, why she had this book, you will end up with nightmares about this house again. Love, your past self, who is also desperate for a plot hook, but not this desperate. Gain one clue.
Wow. This shit just got introspective.
You glance over the bookmark page and see the source of Ada's consternation. There are real words of power recorded here. Gain the shriveling spell, then discard this search token. I'm getting loaded down on spells. I'm wondering if this means that we're just going to get, like, ambushed by whatever it is that is currently in the attic and getting hungrier and hungrier by the second.
Well, we haven't found the attic yet because...
well, the attic is here.
Okay, the key to the
The
attic
key
is
to the
in
attic,
her
though, is still missing.
bedroom.
And I'm going to need to pick up these bandages, so I'm going to go here, and then next I'm going to check that door.
Okay.
Alright, are we ready for Mythos?
Bring on the fire.
And more fire? I should just leave the fire token here.
I've got the fire token here, remember?
Oh, alright, okay.
I'm holding on to my fire.
You never know. You know, cleans all the horrific, nightmarish Elder's horror out of the house, and you get a nice fixer-upper. Well, that was her initial idea.
That's why it's so clean there.
Yeah,
she
that's
mentioned.
what she cleaned the whole thing. Yeah, that was not a atmospheric effect. I accidentally
Almost turned it all.
almost turned all the lights off.
Good job.
That was the plan, I guess, originally, but the real estate listing didn't have Eldritch Horrors listed. So fire spreads. You are suddenly aware of the awful and unstoppable passage of time, observantly dwelling on your ultimate mortal fate. Each investigator suffers 2 face-down horror will negates.
Basically, hurry up, idiots. You haven't found what we thought you could find easily.
Or no, you're just maybe, hey, you're actually getting older while you're doing this. So I'll go first.
Okay.
My will is 3. And I have nothing negated.
My will is 4.
Hold on, 2 face-down horror. And your will is 4. And you have 1 success and 1 magnifying glass.
I have 2 successes.
You have 2 successes, you lucky, lucky asshole. And that was it.
Okay.
Alright.
Agility, 3.
You have nothing to help you out here at all.
Nope. Nothing at all. But I've got enough clue tokens that as long as I get the
magnifying glasses? 1 magnifying glass.
You've got to be kidding me. Oh, no, and 1 success.
1 success and 1 magnifying glass.
Oh, okay,
yes.
cool. So that's
you
2.
have two fires.
Yay!
So this one,
Yes.
and then you could move into the room
Yes.
and take out this one,
Yay!
and then do this all over next time. So no, the fire is only in 1 room, so it'll just keep coming out here,
Yep.
and you can keep batting at it.
I got nothing to read there. Oh, no, I've moved. I'm good.
Yeah, you moved.
I can now have it sit on the counter while I wait for the fire to come back again.
Fire, yeah.
Awesome. Yay me!
I am going to actually use my turn to pick up this bandage and use this bandage.
What is the bandage?
Discard 2 face down damage.
Good for you.
Because I've only got 6, so I was 2 away
Oh, right.
from getting severely injured. And so I discard the bandages. It's a good thing they left them there right at the beginning of the game, didn't they?
Well, they knew you'd be throwing yourself against the walls and banging your head.
Yeah, no, well. Alright, and that's basically it. So,
I think the music's starting to get...
fire. The corridor in front of you twists and stretches on forever. It's impossibly long. Impossible. Each investigator in a hall or alley suffers 2 horror will negates. We are in neither.
Correct.
So, this mythos effect events the investigator with the incriminating evidence unique item.
Yay!
You're getting new reading material, though.
I know, true.
The lights around you pop and shatter, plunging the area into darkness.
And I can't read it.
Except the fire. Place darkness in your space. It's okay. I think the darkness... Well, as long as you keep things on fire, you can read it. In your space and each adjacent space. In the dark, you feel someone you cannot see despite the fire. Place a piece of paper into your hand. Another strange notice appeared. Suffer 2 face-down horror will negates.
4.
1 and no loops. So you're suffering 1 face-down horror this time.
Aw.
Sorry. The investigator holding the incriminating evidence may review the note by interacting with it in the app.
Okay. Will check. No, sorry, agility check.
Agility check. 3.
3. Come on, agility. Come on, come on, come on.
2 successes.
Yay!
And
No, I
one
can put out the
magnifying
fire.
glass.
I can put out the fire. With 2 successes, can't I? Yes.
Yep. That's
Yay.
it.
And that's the end of my turn.
That is the end of your turn.
Woohoo.
But the fire is gone. Who is Will and what is he negating?
I know.
It's Will Wheaton.
We keep checking on him all the time.
All right. I'm gonna go over here and check
Yes.
and check this office. Probably the office. It is. The door leads to an office that appears to be half inhabited. Okay. The far side of the room contains a covered chair and an empty shelf, but the desk and chairs near the door have been uncovered and dusted. Discard this explore token and place the office tentacle tile as indicated.
Office tentacle. Office tentacle. Bedroom 2 tentacle. Billiards room tentacle.
That's the last one.
Office tentacle.
A small trinket has been dropped on the ground. Did this once belong to Ada? Place the pocket watch common item as indicated. Did women often wear pocket watches?
They had them in their pockets.
Did they often
Or
have
attached to
pockets?
their brooches.
I never really heard of something called a purse object watch. So you may perform 1 additional puzzle step while attempting a puzzle, which is good because it's glad that you can't do additional puzzle steps while in combat with a monster. Though everything else has been uncovered, something hanging on the wall is still shrouded. Place a search token as indicated.
Could it be?
Another mirror? I wonder. You know what? I'm not moving into this room.
Why?
Because it's just got the pocket watch and a mirror. I'm not going to explore another mirror. It's obvious that it's another covered mirror. It might give me a clue, but there's other places to look now that we still haven't gotten to. Alright. Mythos. And no more fire.
Yay! Fire extinguished.
Fire extinguished. When the scream begins, you believe it to be human being crying out in fear, but by the time the last echoes dies, you can only conclude that it's some sort of wild beast far closer than you would like. Each investigator suffers 1 face-down horror.
Yay.
I'm going to need bandages for my head. The inside of my head.
So what are we doing now?
Alright, well, you are trapped in the kitchen cabinet, having now put out the fire. Oh jolly, the scream has begun.
Yes.
That keeps me, that has always gives me the idea that I had about paint that screams as it dries. Then you'll know when it's dry.
And be horribly, horribly disturbed in the process.
You can only really move away.
Yes.
So you want to go back up the hall to where this stuff is?
Might as well. Basically, I can just jump through.
1, 2, 3, 4, and you're done. I'm going to go back to the back room all the way over there.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that was really boring.
Time for more screams.
The excitement never ends. In the distance, you hear sudden screams and howls of rage. This song is gone as soon as it begins. This mythos affect investigators with the lowest will in the space with the most investigators. 1? That'd still be me.
Yes.
This is like some sort of math problem. Your vision tints red and a powerful anger courses through you. Suffer 2 horror. Will -1 negates. In your fury, you lash out at your companions. For each horror you suffer, each other investigator in your space suffers 1 damage. Well, it's a good thing if there's nothing here. But my will is great. Only 2. I guess these are going to become more and more dickish. I've got 1 success.
So you get 1 face down horror.
1 more face down horror, and I guess I'm randomly flailing my arms at walls again?
Pretty much.
And that's it. So, where do you want to go, William?
Well, I guess I gotta move and investigate whatever's on that side there.
This will lead you to another room, though. It's an explore token. You want to do that? Well, I guess they both will.
Can't lead me anywhere else.
Yeah, I think it's a trap door.
Oh, that's right.
You want to, or a door in the wall. You want to give it a try?
Honestly, not particularly. So let's just
The next door?
just move on and check the next door. Yep.
Okay, next door. Solid oak door. Shocking. This bedroom shows signs of an inhabitant.
Ooh.
It has been clean and looks as though somebody just recently made up the bed. You notice a bed sheet missing. Discard the explore token and place the guest bedroom tile as indicated. So now again, this is even making your guests, this is really annoying for your guests because they have now even further to get to the bathroom.
I'm sure there's an ensuite out the back somewhere, or a chamber pot, or... Okay. So basically there should be...
Oh, sorry, that was the wrong one. I apologize. I thought it looked like the same bed. They must have reused the same artwork. Is it this one? No, that's the...
Just keep reading your bits.
Well, I'm going to need the... The bedside table has been stacked high with works from recent authors including Agatha Christie, Langston Hughes, and Virginia Woolf. All bestsellers currently. Place a search token as indicated. Those are tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking for key. It's a key tile.
Ah. Guest bedroom.
There we go. Much better. Okay. And a trinket presumably belonged to Ada has been left on the small desk. Place the Elder Ward common item as indicated. Maybe that'll be important. Elder Ward. Elder sign, pendant. Not Elder Ward. Elder Ward. Roll 1 additional die while a monster is attacking you.
So I think basically we just got to get into the attic now, because all that's left is a trapdoor and a door through the wall, which there are no tiles for, so I'm assuming...
Well, they could lead to another area. So now you've stepped into the bedroom. There's the pile of books. You've only got 1 more action.
Yeah, why not?
Pile of books it is.
I like reading.
Obviously. Or you could look at the incriminating evidence that you keep getting.
Yeah.
Okay, new stuff first.
Yep.
The book contains nothing but notations of an avid reader. You attempt to open the side table drawer but find it stuck. Strength.
4.
I was wondering for a second, because I saw the strength check and I'm there like, the book doesn't open?
Yeah.
It requires strength. Oh.
1.
1 success.
I use my puny arms and nothing happens.
The drawer strains against some unseen impediment but does not come free.
Aw.
Alright, my turn.
Okie dokie.
What were these two before I can do it quick? just click on them and see what they. Small side table has a drawer with a lock, which I'm not going to open. And a bed sheet has been draped over something hanging over a low shelf. Which
No,
is
a drawer with a lock would probably be a puzzle one.
You think?
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a try. Attempt the puzzle using agility, which is 3.
This thing allows you to perform one additional puzzle step.
Yeah, well, it's all the way on the other side of the map.
Because someone didn't walk in there and pick it up.
Well, I didn't think it would be useful. Oh dear. I can use clue tokens too to increase the number of. Yuck. Well, okay. So this needs to move up, back, up.
Those two sideways and everything else down.
That won't be enough. Will it? 1, 2, 3. But that's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves. Well, let me use 1 clue token to get 1 more in here. And I'll have to wait till the next turn. Alright, Mythos. William Yorick limbs are wrenched into impossible angles by an invisible force. William Yorick suffers 4 damage. Strength plus 1 negates.
Thank God my strength is 4, so that makes it 5. Okay, so they're really wanting us to get to this attic right now.
2.
Oh joy.
So you suffer
2 damage.
2 face-up damage.
Oh god.
So the first is stinging pain. Drop 2 random items. You've only got, well, yeah, shuffle everything. No, random.
Nobody's watching.
Yes.
Ash.
Close your eyes. Don't look at the. Don't put them under the
I'm
table.
making sure they're shuffled.
Yeah, but they have different facts.
Oh yeah, they do, don't they?
Put them under the table.
Okay.
Under the table.
Yeah, I'm shuffling and looking at you. See,
What?
they got under the table.
The old journal, which is fine.
That was purely lucky.
Which is fine because it's empty.
And the crowbar.
And the crowbar.
So we keep
And then the
incriminating
last-
evidence and kerosene lamp.
Grim resolve. Become focused. Focused is good.
That works.
The mirrors in the house hum and vibrate so loudly you clap your hands over your ears. For a moment, reality seems to overlap itself. 2 versions of the room you are in both appear simultaneously. You squeeze your eyes shut, and when you open them again, you find your surroundings different. Clear the board.
We took too long to get to the attic. We're now in the upside down. We did take too long to get to the attic.
Oh, it meant clear the board.
Yeah,
Like-
like we're now in the attic. It's like, okay, we've had enough time with you now.
Like everything's
Just
gone.
hurry up and get to the goddamn attic. Attic, attic, attic.
All right.
That's the basement. That's the attic.
Keep these handy because we might be rebuilding the same house only backwards. All right. Well, welcome to the Upside Down.
Actually, it's just the attic.
No, it's a different attic though. No, I mean, we're in it. It seems like we were in two houses.
Yeah.
I think we're pretty much I thought clear the board, it just meant take everything off of it, but no, it meant...
No, but man, clear the board.
You appear to be in a cluttered attic. Place the attic loft tile on the wall as indicated. It takes a moment... Okay, we're here. It takes a moment for your wits to return to you, and you still do not know how you got here. Place your investigator fingers as indicated. Then each investigator suffers 2 horror will negates. Oops. So 2 horror will negates. I have 3. I've negated it. And you have 4?
Yep.
3, you're fine.
Cool.
Okay, so you got an explore token. An enormous mirror looms over you. Rather than showing a reflection, it appears to be reflecting a room exactly like the one you are in, but free from clutter and occupied only by a sad young woman. Place an interact token as indicated.
No, we're in the same basement. She's in the upside down.
She raises her hand, and strange purple tendrils emerge, touching at the surface of the mirror. The woman looks at you, her eyes wet and with unshed tears. I told you I refused to die in that world. I am really sorry about what comes next. I owe you an enormous debt to the being that gave me the powers and knowledge I have now. It is the gate and the key, and its servant requires feeding. The thing that was haunting me is coming, I hope. She stops to wipe her eyes. I hope your end is quick. I will do my best to ensure it is. Then the sad woman, Ada Miller, turns and leaves.
So she took us into the upside down so she could get out.
The Mythos event affects the investigator nearest to an interact token. That's both of us.
Yes.
You this time.
Hello, Spectre 246.
Welcome back, Esh. Oh, hi. It's your turn to experience the effect.
Thanks. A sinuous creature made of bristling reflective shards emerged from the closest mirror, barreling through the open air toward you. When it reaches you, it circles you faster than you can follow, its sharp glass appendages lashing out and digging into your flesh. Suffer 3 damage and 2 horror, agility negates. Ooh, nice.
Let's do that.
3. Big Billy the Gravedigger ain't that agile.
3 successes if you spend a clue token. All right. So what do you want to negate? You negate 3 out of the 5. Which one?
1 damage and 2 horror.
You're negating 1 damage and 2 horror.
Yeah, because that would give me 4 damage.
Remember, it's all face up.
Yeah, I don't want to go too insane.
Okay. So damage. Minor injury.
Damage.
Minor injury. Sudden shock. Drop 2 random items.
Really should have read that incriminating evidence. Not that it's going to do as much good now.
As quickly as it descended upon you, it flies off, diving back into the mirror where you cannot reach it. Perhaps if you cut off the creature's escape routes, you would be able to defeat it. If you do not, it ceaselessly attacks. Its ceaseless attacks will surely kill you. We got to go find and smash all the mirrors.
Okay. I don't have a crowbar anymore.
Well,
what do we do with the blue thing again?
I think that's the mirror. I don't think we can do anything with it now. Oh. Large mirror no longer reflects the room around you. Images of different locations, both strange and familiar, flash across its rippling surface. Shatter the mirror. Give it a try?
Yeah.
You prepare to hit the mirror as hard as you can. Roll 2 extra dice if you have a heavy weapon or firearm. Well, then let me do it. I have a heavy weapon.
What's your strength?
3. But 2 extra dice gives me a 5.
5, okay.
That's why the sledgehammer, we got a crowbar and a sledgehammer was given to us. I have 4 successes.
You have 2 successes.
2 successes, sorry. That's all I can do. That's probably not enough. Although the mirror cracks, you did not strike it with enough force to destroy it. Let me try it again, and then you move out of the room. So let's go ahead and bash the mirror again. Maybe it's cumulative. Two. Yay! You find a visceral satisfaction in watching the shards of the mirror fall. Discard this interact token. So yeah, we gotta smash mirrors.
What's sitting there that we can pick up?
The evidence and a lantern.
Oh. Oh, that's the two things I dropped, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
You probably want to go open the door.
Okay. So 1, 2, and let's see what's out here.
Probably the same hallway. It's backwards though. Yep. Take that mirror. It didn't know. It didn't know it hit it. It's the corner hallway 1. It's the same hallway. It's just backwards. We are truly in the upside down. Oh, the trapdoor is still there. Is there a mirror in the basement? No. It's over here. And yep, doors everywhere. There wasn't a mirror in the bathroom, was there? No. So we don't have to go there. And there's one on the end of the hall. Oh, right. There was a mirror in the hallway.
So we basically just sort of go around and keep smashing mirrors now.
Basically, yes. You may move one space into the explored area. Might as well, it's going to attack you one way or another. Are you ready to go?
Yep.
Oh, I'm still on close-up. Sorry. There we go. Your hand suddenly begins to burn. This method affects the investigator who has a light source with the lowest... I don't have a light source, and you dropped yours.
Yep.
So, no effect.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Should I go bash the mirror?
Did you...
I've got 4 strength, so...
Okay. Yeah, you'll probably need to get 4 successes, but go ahead. Because you only got the 1 action. You got 2 successes and a 1 magnifying glass.
3 successes.
3 successes. Will that be enough? It is! Smash that mirror.
Smash that mirror!
It's a horrible game show.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is. So much bad luck.
1, 2, 1. That's as far as I can go.
You don't want to come join me? Bad things happen when you're actually with me. No, stay away from me.
Hey!
Come on. How many times have you been, like, flailing around trying to bash people with you?
Bash people with me? Yeah, that's all I can do. So, here we go.
Now they're going to give us a creature, although there's no mirrors.
Light fades around you, leaving anything even inches from your face obscured. Place darkness in each space in the corner hallway 1. This method event affects each investigator in a space containing darkness.
Oh, yay. No, that's corner hallway 2. Corner hallway 1's just that little bit there.
Oh, only corner. Oh, only these 2. Okay. Stumbling to where you know there is light, your hands can feel heat coming from it, though your eyes cannot detect the slightest illumination. Suffer 3 face-down horror. Will +1 negates. So I've got 4. I don't have any, so I've got to suffer 1. I'm up to 6, and you have...
I've got 4 wills, so 5 die.
5 die. 2, no magnifying glasses. How many are you at?
5.
Alright. Luckily, because there's no mirror nearby, we're alright. I really want to check the trapdoor now.
Now you want to check.
Well, if there's a mirror down there, we need to know.
Okay.
There's a reason it's still here. Oh, where's this? There's only like one secret passage token. Where are you? Oh, there's two, but... Oh.
Again, we're not exploring quick enough.
Well, this will help a little bit. Because we got like a secret passage that... The narrow passage ends on a shelf that slides out from a place the secret passage is indicated. Then move your investigator to that space.
Oh. So that's what was connected before.
Yeah.
So I would have been able to get back up there quicker. Once I got the key, I would have been able to go from the hallway up to the...
Right, and skip the fire.
Yeah.
We spent too much time fighting the fire.
Yes. Yes, we did. Especially considering everything disappears, because the fire would have disappeared with it.
Yeah. So 3 explore tokens. Now we have to remember where there were mirrors.
Well, the bedroom's connected here. Where's the third one?
Down here. All right. Well, I'm going to go through that one as my second action because I know there is a. I know there's a mirror in this room.
There's a mirror in the gallery as well.
And in the office. Oh. The grimoire lays open on the side table.
It was open before.
No, it was underneath.
Oh.
The large mirror on the reflects a billiards room in half disarray. Move 1 space into the explored area. Right, your go. Where do you want to go? This leads back to the foyer. There were no mirrors there.
No, but that's how you got
it
through to
leads
the office.
to the office, yeah. We're going to have to slide this up.
Yeah. So 1, 2, and...
Last one's open the foyer up.
Yep.
Oh, wait. No, that's right. Hold on. Oh, that was the wrong door. I opened the wrong door. Sorry. You'll still need an action to go through those doors.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I've left the...
Yeah. The word leave scratched in the wall. And then the doors leading off.
To run out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they won't let you do that. Because I don't think that's what's on what's on the other side of the door is what we're expecting to see on the other side of the door. And you may move 1 space into the room. And that's it. I'm wondering if there's some of these objects will help us. Nearest to the interact token, that's me. The sinuous creature, same thing.
Blah, blah, blah. 3 damage, 2 horror, agility negates.
Agility is 3.
You got nothing.
And I've only got one success. Just the one. I moved the dice over, so... well, the one success is going to take care of one horror. Because one more after that will put me over.
So you need 3 damage.
It's 3 damage. Blow to the head, become dazed. Jesus, she's had a lot of problems with her head.
Oh, yeah.
Blow to the head. Grievous injury. I'm going to get injured. And a broken leg. You cannot move more than a single space as part of a move action. And then flip 1 damage face up.
I think you're in trouble.
I think I'm in trouble as well. Minor injury.
That was lucky.
And then minor shock. Mirror.
Yep.
Smashy smashy.
You can roll 2 extra die.
Oh, right, 5. I was rolling 4 before.
That was for me.
No, even for me. That's 4 successes. I think that's going to shatter the mirror.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Yay!
All right. Well, we know there's no mirror in the dining room, but that medallion that was in there might be useful. Where do you want to go? I can't remember what happens when you're injured.
Need to get over here.
Yep.
I'm going to let you go back up the hallway up there. And then I'm going to come over this way. So it's that one too, and then explore that bit.
Alright, so that's a library. Yep. The door here, probably would have been faster going through there, but... Oak door.
So that's where the next...
And that's it?
Yep.
Well, this one's gone. You had not noticed before, but there's something strange about the walls in this room. This investigator event affects each investigator in the library.
Am I in the library?
Nope.
Yay!
Lucky.
Should I just keep moving?
Yeah. Well, you can't. You could only go here.
Oh, okay.
I know you didn't know, but forgot the layout, but it would have been faster to go that way.
The office is here that I missed as well. Someone's missed.
I can only move 1 anyway, and I'll check what that is. Strange annotations, both written backwards writing. Maybe it'll be helpful. It looks like it may be just giving us the stuff that we left behind the last time that was important. I have 2. 2 wasn't enough last time, was it?
Give it a go.
Nope. And that's my turn. That was exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Skittering and creeping, plug your ears. 1,000 spiders emerge from their hiding places.
100,000 spiders.
100,000 spiders. 100,000 spiders.
But
Kate Winthrop scrambles to avoid the worst of their bites. Agility, 2 successes. I have an agility of 3. One success. No clue tokens. If she fails, she receives many bites, and the venom makes the world warp around her. Kate Withram suffers 1 face-down damage and 2 horror and becomes stunned.
oh, she become more than stunned.
Yep. Okay, so the 1 face-down damage immediately renders me... Oh, I was already wounded. So...
Yeah.
Statuses are here. So now I am wounded. I can only perform 1 action each round. But I lose all of my face-down damage. So I am now slow as hell.
And that's different from before how?
Well, now I'm slower than slow, because I
Right.
can only move 1 space, and I can only take 1 action.
Well, serves you right for banging your head all those times.
And 2 horror, which is minor shock, but immediately drives me insane. I don't know what the order is of this, but I'm assuming it'll take 2 and then... Okay, so I'm insane now.
Head trauma, it's
for
real, kids.
head trauma and 100,000 spiders? I think that's...
Wear a helmet.
Wear a helmet
Yes, just generally.
in the 1920s.
I'm talking to kids today.
Oh, kids today, just in case... Oh, just in case you're in a haunted house.
Yes. Or just generally.
Okay, so now I'm insane. I can't take that insane condition. It's if I win the game and I'm not wounded, I win. But I'm already wounded, so it tells me to take another one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I'm also, on top of all of that, stunned.
I'm stunned.
Which you cannot perform more than a single action during your turn. Which is fine, because I can't perform more than a single action during my turn. I am wounded, insane, and I have a broken leg.
Wish the spiders had finished her off, quite honestly. Okie dokie. Let's jump into the gallery. Let's smash this mirror. Unsmash that mirror.
Alright. In this reality, the lounge is stately and the furniture in good repair. Place the gallery tile as indicated and discard any explore tokens. A portrait of a young couple hangs on the wall. On a table underneath, some sort of altar has been constructed. That's different. There is a mirror. And you may move 1 space into the explored area.
I'm gonna get eaten by the thingy bob next time.
Well, you're the closest one way or another. Do you want to explore the altar? You can't do anything else.
Yeah, might as well.
Portrait of a young couple. You recognize a wedding ring amongst the tributes on the altar and recall the whippoorwill singing to Arnold in the portrait. Symbology relating to forbidden love and dimensional physics covered the items scattered around the altar. This altar was used to channel great knowledge. Gain 1 clue, then discard this search token. You got so lucky with clues.
You're the observant one. I was just more inquisitive.
There was no mirror in the other bedroom, was there?
I can't remember.
It's going to take me 4 turns to get in there.
Well, there's the other bedroom or there's the office here.
It's going to take me forever to get either of those.
Okay.
Well, 1. Done.
Done. Let's work out next time once we see whether I'm insane and injured.
Nearest to the interact token. Sinuous creature.
Sure, blah blah blah.
Alright. 3?
Agility 3, yep. Yay.
3 successes.
Woohoo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to go
3 damage, 2 horror.
so I only have to take 2 of those, don't I?
No, yes.
Yep. So I'm just going to go 1 damage, 1 horror.
So your damage is disfigured. You roll 1 fewer die when resolving a influence test. And you're paranoid. Whenever you end your turn in the range of another investigator, flip 1 horror face up.
I'm good with that. It's going to take you forever to get back to me anyway, so...
Smash the mirror.
Smash that mirror! Strength is 4.
I have 2 and a clue and a
You have 3.
3. That should be enough to smash that mirror.
Let's find out. Yay!
Mirror is smashed.
Okie dokie. So, I'm going to now work my way back.
Well, that was your 2 actions.
Next go.
So to move
This way.
faster, I'm going to go here.
Why are you going there? You're missing the...
I don't think there's a mirror up there.
There's got to be something up there.
With a start, William Yorick snaps out of a fugue state to see smashed finery and deep gouges on the nearby walls. Could he have caused this damage in a blind rage? William Yorick suffers 3 damage, strength plus 1 negates, then he flips all of his damage face up.
Oh god. Strength is 4, so 5.
This is kind of a nasty one. Well, I guess they do get progressively nastier. 2 successes and 1 magnifying glass.
3 successes.
3 successes, no damage, but 1 at a time, flip all your damage face up.
Stinging pain. Resolve immediately. Drop 2 random items.
You have no items.
Grim resolve. Become focused.
You become focused.
Minor injury. Minor injury.
There you go.
Thank you for that.
So you're on your way back.
Yep, I'm going to come up there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hmm?
This is a space.
Oh,
So
yeah.
1, 2,
That's right.
3, 4.
Okay. Just stay away from me, Harvey.
Okay, then I'm going to move that way.
Okay.
Electricity crackles in the air. This mythos affect each investigator in the kitchen. No effect.
1, 2,
1, 2,
3. So I'm down in there now.
3. Okay,
Where are you going?
that way.
Why?
I have no
Oh.
idea.
You also, your insanity is...
This mythos effect affects the investigator with the lowest will.
Damn it, you're gonna win, aren't you?
Not necessarily. That's me. Your only warning is the brief amount of glass on glass, a brief sound of glass on glass before the creature is upon you. Bristling glass shards dig into your skin as the strange mirror monster circles you. You suffer. Oh, it's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Because I guess. Oh, it's now because it's taken long enough. It's now stretching out further from the mirror.
Yeah.
So, 3 agility. It's getting even worse and worse. 2. So, I can negate 2 of that. Well, I already got 1 damage. So I'll take 1 damage. Old injuries, flip one other damage card face up, then discard this card. I don't have one, so I can, yay, nothing happens. One more damage. Concussion, discard one clue. I have no clues. And one horror. Minor shock.
Okie dokie.
So let's head into the office. Office. And a wall is indicated. Not that's really important, but... A large mirror in the back wall reflects a billiards room in half disarray. Still, you may move one space into the explored area. And you might as well move into the space so you can have 2 actions to smash the mirror if you need to.
If I survive.
It's going to attack you anyway. Well, it might not, because it attacked me last turn, and it tends to take 1 turn off. The cheap item snaps as you tries to lift it. Unfortunately, it is now completely useless. William York discards 1 random nothing that he has.
Correct.
Yay!
Oh, sweet. Smash that mirror.
Smash that mirror!
Smashy, smashy.
Smashy, smashy. 4?
Yep. I have focused as well.
You still have clues, too.
Yes, but I'm going to save those.
Only 2. Only 1 success and 1 success
so
and 1 loop.
we did 2 and 2 before and it worked, so
Yeah. So just the 1 or...
we'll do that.
Alright, 2 successes. Not strong enough, and then 1 more attack.
Yep.
One success and a loop, but 1 should be enough. I think. You're not gonna risk it?
No.
Find a mirror is shattered. Whoop. Uh-oh.
Oh, nice.
The shards with the shattered mirror gather into a familiar sinuous shape. With the connection to the mirrors gone, the creature can no longer strike at you without risking itself. Spawn a hunting horror as indicated. These aren't too bad to kill, though.
Says the woman who's running the other direction from me.
Well, if I'm anywhere near you, you're going to go severely insane.
True. It's the effect you normally have on me.
Aw, aren't you sweet? So there's the hunting horror. And that's it. Oh, it's my turn? I pick up the kerosene lamp.
Oh no. Did you get that insanity?
I got A, insanity.
I know.
Next.
Ash, I think you got your let's burn everything down insanity.
Unbiden, the terrible things you have seen rise up from your memory where they were safely locked away. Each investigator flips 2 horror face up. I only have the 1 and it's a minor shock. It does nothing.
Minor shock. Sudden shock. Drop 2 random items and flip this card face down.
The hunting horror moves 3 spaces towards the investigator within range. With the lowest, it's you one way or another, and it attacks you. The creature dives at you. Agility 2. I'm not going to set everything on fire, I swear. Creature dives at you. Agility 2 successes. If you pass, you sidestep the attack. 3?
Yep. I've got no cloakings left. So.
You succeed. 2 successes. If you pass, you sidestep the attack and the monster tumbles to the ground in a tangle of black rubbery appendages. The monster suffers 1 damage. It has 24 damage.
I was gonna say, I just saw that. What the hell was? Oh, they're easy to kill.
Each investigator must resolve a horror check within the monster in range. That's only you. The creature vomits out a fleshy pink pulp that you fear might have been once a person.
Lovely.
Suffer 3 horror, will negates.
My will is 4. Please, God, be a good one.
2 successes, no magnifying glasses.
So I suffer 1 horror.
1 horror. Are you insane?
Nope.
Yes, you are. 1, 2,
One.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
Discard 1 clue, but you don't have any. So, that stays up. These go bye-bye. Yay, we're both insane.
Glad you're enjoying this.
I'm not. Now I need to wonder what the hell you got. And you don't have your glasses.
Okay.
I'm wondering if we could just get out of the house.
Possibly. That's where I'm going. Because with 24, I ain't standing around to
Yeah,
attack
but
it.
now it's in your space. You're going to have to evade it.
Oh, for the love of...
Well, I'm going to take my action because that's easy.
You're coming back with me with the fire source.
Yes,
Yay.
because I'm carrying it.
Yes.
You have to, in order to do anything, you're going to have to evade the monster.
Okay.
We'll double check that, but if you're moving away,
Yeah, no, that's the rules we played before.
move out of the monster space voluntarily or perform an action other than the attack action or move action that must resolve an invasion. Okay. The creature rises above you where you lose track of it in the gloom. Suffer 2 damage. Observation 1 negates. 1 success negates.
Observation is 4.
Two successes.
Yay!
You're good to move away.
Okay. That wasn't an action, was it?
No, it's just so that you can move out.
Okay. So, 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
Damn it. He moves 3 spots though, doesn't he?
Depends on what actions he says.
Okay, well, I'm just going to hang here by the door. Safest possible space. Ah.
Hunting Mower moves 3, 3, yeah.
That's why I wanted to go into the next one. Although even if I'd been in the Jason, it would have.
The creature coils one of its myriad of appendages around you. Strength 2 successes. If you pass, you manage to force your way free of its writhing grip. If you fail, the beast overpowers you and your breath is crushed from your lungs. Suffer 2 damage and become restrained. 4.
Yep.
2 successes.
Yay!
And you have to do a horror check.
Already insane anyway.
Pretty much, Ash. Creature latches onto its surroundings, tearing them apart. Will 3 successes. If you pass, you hold still, and it ignores you. If you fail, you lose your nerve and scream, drawing the beast's attention. Suffer 2 horror. Will is
4.
only 1 success.
Suffer 2 horror.
Suffer 2 horror. Squeamish.
That I am.
After you perform an attack action, flip 1 horror face up. And minor shock. So for the moment,
I'm just going to keep minor shocking myself. Not that I'm actually going to try and attack the beast. Okie dokie.
well, in order to do that, you have to evade first.
Oh, for the love of God. This isn't going to end well.
The creature grabs at you as you try to escape. Agility 2 successes.
Agility 3.
Nope. If you fail, it catches you driving its claws into your flesh. You suffer for 1 damage and forfeit your action.
Let's try that again.
Minor injury. Evade. In your haste to escape the creature, you slip and careen out of control, suffer 2 face-down damage.
Agility just scoring 1 negate. Woo!
Oh, I'm still on close-up. Sorry. That's 3, right?
Yep.
1 success, 2 loops. You're focused.
3 successes.
3. All right, negated. You're fine. So,
and I am walking out that door.
well, let's see what happens. You open the door and look outside and find the world similarly mirrored to the inside of the house. The disorientation is overwhelming, and you shut the door again. Something about this house must be connected. The connection between this mirrored world and your own. Gain 1 clue and then discard your explore token.
God damn it.
Well, that didn't help. So now you got to run to me so that we can fight this. Because I don't see any other option. Unless we start exploring other stuff. Yes, I know you're going to have to keep flipping stuff over when I get near you, but...
Hang on a second. When you have suffered horror equal to your sanity, you are eliminated.
Yes. So now when you're up to 7...
Oh god, sorry. Yes, yeah. No, I'm sorry. When you're in your turn within range of another investigate, flip 1 horror face up. Oh, that's okay for the moment.
For the moment.
And then you got 4 horror left to suffer, so...
Oh, your investigation has gone too long and your strength is ebbing. Each investigator flips 2 damage face up. Well, I only have a concussion, discard 1 clue.
Stinging pain, drop 2 random items. Grim resolve, become focused.
Lucky. The monster attacks. The same 1 strength. 4, 2 successes. Two successes. You are fine. And now you need to do a horror check. The creature makes a strange whistling noise that pierces through the din, flapping wings and whipping tail. Will 2. If you pass, you cover your ears and wait for the sound to fail. If you fail, you are deafened for a moment. And through the ringing silence, you hear distant sounds of screams, suffer 2 horror, and become dazed. Will is
4.
2 successes.
Yay! Which way are you coming?
I don't know which way's faster. This way, definitely, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So
well, I'm going to come meet you there.
Yeah.
Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait.
No. Damn you, slimy thing. Should have sent you actually after the monster in the last mirror. If you hadn't got injured.
Two successes. You're fine.
Yay, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bye.
Okay. Whoops. What's going on? Okay, that's strange. I'm gonna have to go fix this. A terrible screech echoes through the air. The Mythos event affects the investigator who has suffered the most horror.
I'm insane +3.
I only have 1.
Oh.
Your heart races, your breath comes in gasps, and you dig your nails in the palm of your hands to distract yourself from the sudden realization of irrational terror. Flip your minor shock face up. Moves 3 spaces toward the investigator within range that has Actually, we are 1, 2. No investigators within range. Creature opens its mouth and breathes in, tasting the air, catching the scent of prey. The creature shrieks and slithers to the air. Hunting horror moves 3 spaces towards the nearest investigator. We are not in range because there's a door in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. So now I can't even go and beat on this thing.
Why?
Because I can only take 1 step at a time.
Okay.
So that's me.
So I've got to move back into the space with him first, and then I've got to attack him.
Yes. Alright, I'm no longer stunned. Do you want to take an action? You can take this blackjack off of me.
What's the blackjack?
The heavy weapon. Because I can use a spell instead. You could use the weapon.
Okay. So the other thing that we can also do... Can't even believe I'm suggesting this, given how the game started. We could light stuff on fire.
Because you got the pyromaniac thing.
No. I'm just thinking because you've got your... No, I said we can, so I don't care if you use it. But... It's... As I said, I can't believe I'm suggesting this.
No, we're going to die too quickly.
Doesn't that kill the thingy as well?
It'll hurt it, but it'll hurt us faster. It'll only do 1 damage. It's got 24. True. It's going to kill us before we kill it.
Okay, yeah, probably blackjack's the best way then.
Yeah. So you take the blackjack.
Mm-hmm.
So one of your actions, you take that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you stand still, it'll come into your space next turn. And that's not a great idea, but then I can start using spells against it instead of.
Yep.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me right now.
Yep.
Setting things on fire isn't going to help. We're going to die before it does.
Okay, fair enough.
Unless we can continuously track it around the house, and we can't.
You can't.
No, I can't. It will just catch up with me and munch on me the entire time. And if
I
one
can
of us
escape.
dies, both of us lose.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh. God damn it.
All right. Oh, that's right. No investigators within range. And it'll just move. So no attack.
Each investigator horror check about the monster within range.
Now it's in range, so we have to do the horror check. Black ichor runs over the monster's teeth, pooling on the ground beneath as it tastes air. Jeez. All right. Will 3 for me. Two successes. I'm fine.
4 for me.
One.
And anything?
Nope.
Oh, God.
3 horror. Flashback. Flip one other horror card face up. You don't need to. Minor shock.
Thank God.
Nyctophobia. When you end your turn in darkness, suffer 1 face down horror.
I'm gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You have to move out into the other room. We both have to. Take 1 whack at it and leave.
Don't you have a kerosene lantern though?
Oh, hold on. Yeah. Light source. Okay, so it's not dark. Okay, forget about it. As long as I've got it, we're in light. Okay, good. Yes, good call.
Okay, so should I attack now that I have a...
Yes, you can attack with both times and start whacking this thing. I think this is the only option we've got right now. Attack. Heavy weapon?
Yep.
Whoops, sorry, still in close-up. Shouting wordlessly, you raise your weapon above your head and bring it down over and over again. Strength +1, the monster suffers equal damage equal to your test result.
So 5. Come on, a big 5.
And you're focused, and you've got a... No. A complete whiff except one magnifying glass.
Okay, so we'll do 1 magnifying glass then.
So 1 damage.
Any damage we can do to this thing. Let's do it again with a heavy weapon.
Alright. The creature roars and thrashes. You swing at its lower extremities. Strength +1. Do damage equal to your test result. That's better. 2 successes and 2 magnifying glasses.
4 successes.
Okay.
Okay, so the only problem is now is that whenever you end your turn within range of another investigator, which I have, flip 1 horror face up.
They all say they're all minor shocks or turn over other cards.
Minor shock. After you perform an attack action, flip 1 horror face up. Actually, should have done that before. Minor shock. And 1 more for the second attack. Flashback. Flip 1 other horror face up, then discard this card.
Oh, that shouldn't be there then. Forget about that.
And then darkness. There we go. Okay. So I'm not doing too badly at the moment.
Okay. So I'm going to go and use Shriveling.
Mm-hmm.
Lore 2, which is a 4. I need 2 successes. Pass. You have found the right incantation, and the monster suffers damage equal to the spell's damage plus your test result. So it'll suffer 5 damage. And then I flip. You feel for a moment as if the strange boils and legions have taken hold within your brain. Suffer 1 face-down horror. Discard this card and gain another shriveling card. I should keep the spells I have around here. Well, that was useful. We did quite a bit of damage.
Are we going to survive?
That is the better question, isn't it? I wish I could have attacked twice, but...
Yeah.
No immediate effect. Lowest sanity. I have
would be
8
me.
and you have 7. The beast stalks into the shadows and then circles around to attack from the rear. Suffer 2 face-down damage. Observation. 1 negates. Is that a minus? No, it's just...
Yes, it is.
It is a minus. It says it's dark. It's not as dark as the...
3 then.
3? Because I've been misreading that. 2 successes. So it's negated.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Attack's negated, but we still have the horror check. Will 2. Mine's 3. I whiff.
Mine's 4. You get 3 horror.
Yeah, I know. You succeed.
Yay!
So I get minor shock. Calculia.
Mm-hmm.
You roll 1 fewer die when doing a lore check. Damn.
That's not good.
No. Absolute terror. Suffer 1 additional face-down horror, and then flip this. Great. All right. We just have to survive, I think, 1 more round if we can do enough damage.
Okay.
Beat it?
Yep.
Fury overtakes you. That such a creature can exist strikes you as an affront to nature itself, and you resolve to rectify the universe's terrible mistake. You beat down the creature with all the strength you can muster. Strength, 2 successes.
I have 4.
One success and 1...
And I am out of tokens and focused.
If you fail, the hatred you feel drives you to action but impedes your abilities. Your attacks prove too distracted and unfocused.
We could have done 4 more damage on that.
You swing your weapon, agility, 3.
Oh god.
2 successes, damn it.
No.
2 successes and a clue. If you fail, the monster bats the weapon out of your hand, you drop the weapon. There's a crowded space. Just put it on top of the darkness there. Shriveling. This is not going to be enough to kill it. Lore, 2 successes, but I can only roll 3. One success. If you fail, you suffer 1 damage and the monster suffers 1 damage. Minor injury. And I suffer 1 face-down horror. I am 1 away from being insane. From dying, sorry. From being completely eliminated. I think we're hosed.
Yeah.
That's me. Affects the investigator who has the most items. Your palms become clammy and your pulse races. A wave of powerful, ruinous greed runs through you. Will 1.
Yay.
I pass. If you pass, you master yourself until the feeling passes. Hunting horror moves 3 spaces from the investigator within range with the highest influence.
3.
3.
But roll 1 fewer die while
No,
resolving.
that's not a lowering the score, but I think it's you can't take 1 more damage without. Well, you're going to be wounded, which just means you're only going to be able to take 1 action.
Mm-hmm.
I could still take some damage, but I
Yep.
can't take any more sanity. So I'll take it for now. Strength -1 negates 2 damage. Nope. Trum demoralizing. Oh, nope. Done.
Horror.
Or I have been eliminated. Oh. I suppose we were supposed to wait.
The loss
but
of your
there's
fellow investigator leaves the group in shambles. You struggle to continue the investigation, but the loss of your ally proves devastating. You
That's.
flee the scene.
How can you
The
flee?
matter unresolved.
You tried.
The injuries you have suffered and the traumas you have endured will never
I guess this is a generic ending.
The knowledge of the dark things that lurk in this world and your failure to halt their machinations will haunt you for what little remains of your miserable life.
Yeah, Stuart.
Thanks. Guess I'll go back to grave digging. You're still on close-up cam, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still on close-up cam. We'll go to main table. Well, sadly, I guess we needed to find that key faster.
Yes.
Well, we spent too much time dealing with the fire.
Yes.
And really shouldn't have been chicken about the trapdoor. So
I may have also got the pyromania insanity as well.
That I figured. Mine though was prepared. You do not win the game as normal. Instead, you win only if the investigation is complete and you have one or more bladed weapons or light sources.
Ah.
So if we had one, you would have lost.
I was screwed either way.
Yeah, I think we're pretty screwed. So yeah, we
got deaded, Ash.
Yeah, we got very deaded. It was mostly not investigating the trapdoor early, even though it was right there, was a mistake. Because then we would have known that we could have gotten around the fire. And we desperately needed that key faster instead of check. At least we stopped checking mirrors once we knew what they were, instead of investigating every single mirror, because that saved us some time. But man, did we waste a lot of time on those fires.
Yeah.
On that fire.
If they hadn't sped us up, we would have actually got there no problems at all. But
well, it's got to end sometime.
Yeah, I know.
You guys are too slow. So actually, Ash, it's not the audio that's delayed. It's the there's a problem with the video's actually delayed slightly, because we can see it here too on the live. This is the live feed. The app is actually through Steam. I'm having to jury rig it to get it to run. It's streamed to the laptop here, so I can access it while it's running on the PC and can be streamed. But it works pretty well. I would have been interested to find out more about what was going on. It didn't get very much explanation to what was happening. It was reminiscent of a story called Lurker at the Threshold. But other than all the horror cliches of mirrors and
dripping things,
dripping things and
unexplained
goo and fluids, unexplained fluids. Right. Well, thanks for joining us, Ash. Yeah, it's actually took quite a bit. When did we start? 8:30.
At 8:30.
It took 2.5 hours.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
Well, we also don't know if there was more to this. It just basically got fed up and let us go.
Yeah, I think if we'd killed it, then that would have been the end of the game.
All right. Well, we'll see you later. Hopefully, I'll have another solo stream next week.
Good night.
Bye-bye.